to say is it just keeps getting worse.
Yeah. Who made it that way? You made it that way, damn it. I didn't make it.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. The tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody.
Let's look over what it says here. That says, according to this article, Things Wrestling Inc. Let's see what it says. Attorney for Janel Grant, Vince McMahon's ex-girlfriend and a former WWE employee, who last January filed suit against McMahon and former WWE executive John Laurinaitis, and the company itself alleged McMahon, you know what, and you know what, often with Laurinaitis and knowledge of many in the organization. It had until yesterday to file an amended version of the lawsuit. Updated was expected as attorneys to do that, man. This is Vince McMahon is done. He's never going to be able to get out of this whole situation. I don't see him ever getting over this. I don't see how he's going to ever rebound this. Well, let me read the rest. The updated suit was expected as attorneys' defense have pushed the case for settlement under arbitration in the January 2022 non-disclosure agreement that Grant signed. It says here that, the NDA, and this is hold the SCE charges settlement last month, which Vince McMahon did take care of. That doesn't mean this case was absolutely over. There was still more to it. He was still under fire, whether people want to believe it or not. But it said the news of the filing press arrived via a press release of Grant's team last night, including a statement by attorney Ann Callis. Ms. Grant's amended complaint reveals new details that further demonstrate the what she suffered at the hands of Vince McMahon and Laurinaitis, pulls back the curtain of dangerous workplace culture Vince McMahon created WWE. Grant looks forward to holding her, accountable in a court of law. Let's see what else it says right here. Now it says more of. Okay, let's go here. Let's read this part of the article. It says, regarding the enforceability and arbitration in clause NDA, Grant's amended suit argues that he was pressured to sign. Now it says there, this is what's going to mess this man up. This is what got him right here. This was a big no-no. She basically signed NDA under duress. That's how she got it. And this could be on file for this. Let's talk about it. It says that she was pressured to sign in addition to being groomed and controlled by McMahon for years at this point. She says the representation of McMahon arranged for her through celebrity Dr. Carlton Coker, now named. So the doctor was now named in this too as well. So let's get that going. It says expressed concern about the speed of negotiations, which apparently happened over 8 days. A transcription of the voice memo she alleged Vince sent her January 27, 2022, shortly before the hush money scandal broke. Jerry DeVitt, WWE, and McMahon's longtime lawyers in charge of all the books of the thing. He got to tell the audit committee there's no lawsuits, there's no penny, there's none of that going on. So they had to work on it, so like it was rushed. But let's talk more about it. You don't like it, but you keep coming here. So let's get you out of here then. All right, don't have to hear from that fool no more. All right, let's read the rest of this then. There's more to it. Let's see. Oh man, this is not looking good at all. This is not looking good. McMahon's repeatedly denied all of Grant's allegations as he resigned from all roles of WWE and parent company TKO. As a result of them, Laurinaitis, also known as initially claimed he was a McMahon victim. WWE has legally argued for arbitration while publicly insisting that there were any culture that was solved by McMahon's exit. So this is no good. In a response to an amended suit, McMahon lead attorney said that Basically, he's denying it, of course. It says nothing more than latest publicity stunt, ongoing smear campaign filled with desperate falsehoods from a team that continues to discard from the truth. Yeah, this man, it's just not a good. It's not a good look at all for him at all. It's not a good look at all. No matter how you slice it, it's done. This is not a good look. Says here, Miss Grant, because we got names in here. Let's go off the names. He's one of them. Miss Grant amended complaint reveals the further details that demonstrate the, you know what, a notable change in amended case, naming several individuals, including McMahon, shared images and stories of Grant, which she was offered, and you know what, former WWE and UFC champion Brock Lesnar, still under contract WWE at the time, but absent since linked to initial case. I don't think he's linked to the contract no more. Brock Lesnar finished his run. He's not on contract no more. He probably was during the time. I don't think they mean right now. It's not to affirm name and a claim that McMahon offered Grant to Lesnar, you know what, as part of negotiations for his current deal. In other words, Janel Grant was offered to Brock Lesnar and to convince him to re-sign with the company. She was a pass around, but it said that the encounter never happened, despite explicit electronic messages, text messages, email conveyed between the two. Vince McMahon in an in-person meeting alleged that Lesnar was too intoxicated and another due to COVID-19 concerns and others. And it says here more names. Longtime producer at WWE Hall of Famer Michael Hayes. He's now named Aaron McMahon. But I know with Michael Hayes, he's from the old era, and that's what WWE is steering away from. They're steering away from the way Vince did things and all the other people that was involved. They are getting away from that whole logic. They're trying to change it. So you're not going to see that old format like it was done prior. I highly doubt you see that again. And some of these people, I highly doubt you see them ever until they clear their name, you know, or throw Vince on the bus. You're not going to see him no more. Brock Lesnar, you definitely not going to see him no more. You can forget about it. It's not going to happen with Vince McMahon at all. I don't see that happening. So it's a wrap for some people. It just is. I don't see how anybody will rebound. This stuff's been going on since 2022. Brock Lesnar name been running around for the past year. His name's been involved for a year. And now he didn't come back, which was a smart thing to do. But other than that, he can't come back. He don't want to come back to WWE. Let's notate that too. Brock Lesnar don't want to come back to the company. He's out of there. That man is done. You're not going to see Brock Lesnar in the ring. You're not going to see him no more. Now his name is ruined because they said they was trying to bring him back, but they didn't. He didn't come back to the company, and now his name's popped up again. So they're not going to take no risk until otherwise. But Brock, his run is over. His run's over with WWE. I think that'll be the last of him. I don't think we'll see more of Brock Lesnar anymore. You're not going to see him no more. He's one person you're not going to see no more the whole thing. I highly doubt you see his name pop up in anything. And Brock is cool with that. That's the thing. Brock's cool with that whole situation. I don't see what else they can do. But Brock is out. He's out of there. Michael Hayes is out of there. You know, but we do know that people who weren't named, I think Bruce Pritchard, he's another one. He wasn't named, but he left. He got it while he could. He's not doing on WWE right now. See, some men, they're not named, but they don't want to draw no attention to themselves. So you gotta think about that too. Why these longtime people just left like that. So we have to keep that in mind as well. And there are a couple people who were a part of that. Now, Brock Lesnar, like I said, there's nothing more with him. He already was gone from our minds anyway. Most of us, a lot of people thought he was going to return at the Royal Rumble, but he didn't. I don't know why they thought he was going to return to that. Brock Lesnar was out. He's done. His career is pretty much done. There was nothing else for him to do anyway. Let's be honest. There was nothing more Brock Lesnar could do at this point. Nothing more, nothing less. And that was it as far as that goes. Now, before I do name other names that is included, I just want to take a couple minutes out, notate the people that was not, repeat, their name was not mentioned, but they did quietly leave WWE out of nowhere. They did. Yeah, Brock Lesnar, he just done everything he's done in his career. Multiple time, exactly 10-time WWE World Champion. The man's been in main event many matches. He's a King of the Ring winner, Money in the Bank ladder match winner, main event WrestleMania. He's been some good feuds. He feuded against The Rock, Triple H, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes. He's feuded against Goldberg. There's nothing else for him to do, and I'm not surprised that he did not want to come back. Whether his name's cleared or not, I do believe that with this going on, Brock Lesnar's name will not be mentioned ever again. They touched on it when they said the Beast, mentioning the Beast. We heard this by Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and others, but then that's it for Brock Lesnar. All his records, they're really not going to mean nothing. And of course, we know he infamously ended the Undertaker streak that a lot of fans are still not happy about to this day, over 10 years later, back in 2014. But that's it for Brock Lesnar. I do know he's also the youngest WWE champion at age 25. They already broke that record when he left the first time by Randy Orton, who's 24 years old when he won the world title. But his records are not really going to mean anything no more. They already got new guys that are dominant like him. I mean, if we look at today of the men that are in big size like Brock and dominant, we got the names of Jacob Fatu. We got the names of Braun Breaker. If you want to add Braun Strowman as a big monster, Big Bronson Reed, there's no other way to describe it. So, Brock Lesnar, you literally are at this point gone and forgotten, because his name is not going to be mentioned no more unless he Vince out, he legally clears his name. But we already went through that phase with him. And plus, Brock time is up. Brock Lesnar, I mean, he's 47 years old. It's not like we need a 47-year-old Brock Lesnar now at this point in his career. He's not the young talent. He's not the future. He's not even now. He's the past. And the past needs to stay in the past. Now, I like Brock Lesnar. Beast incarnate, dominant. No one dominates more than Brock Lesnar. But that's it for him. His career is done. And I think this is going to always haunt him. Now, one thing I do want to notate as well as his namesake and value of WWE is done, I would not be surprised if his wife Sable files a divorce or legal separation. She will get ready to leave Brock Lesnar if this stuff do not clear up. We saw this with John Laurinaitis and his ex-wife, Kathy Colas, who is the mothers of the Bella twins, Nikki and Brie. You know, John Laurinaitis was their stepfather. Now he's not, so she divorced him with the stuff going on with. So it's definitely a wrap for Brock Lesnar. We'll keep you out for it. Let's see what the updates are if anything else happens. But I can see something happen with him and Sable. Hope it doesn't, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is. But that's all I have for why Brock Lesnar and others is done with WWE. Brock Lesnar is over. He's done. You guys let me know what you think of that situation. Soon to reveal some pop-up, guys. You already know what it is. OUT.